Hello people, today we are going to discuss about Array.map method in JavaScript. Array.map method in JavaScript creates a new array by using elements from the parent array. And Array.map method calls the function passed to it as a parameter once for each element in a parent array. Array.map method does not change the original elements of the parent array. This is about Array.map method in JavaScript. It does this it does mainly these three things. Okay, if it is not clear for this moment, don't worry, you'll get an clear cut idea after this session. Let us have a practical implementation on that. For that, let's declare first of all, let's declare an array with 5 elements. And obviously array.map method returns a new array, so we need to hold that value. For that, we are creating a new array. We are applying array.map method on the parent array. Here in this case, it is arr.map, and it will takes a callback function as a parameter and optional this arguments as a parameter. Okay, and the callback function itself takes 3 parameters. From that, this value parameter is mandatory, this index parameter and this array parameter are optional. Okay, here we are passing a callback function that takes 3 parameters. The first parameter represents the current element from the parent array, that is parent value, and the second parameter represents the index of the parent array, and the third parameter represents the parent array itself. Okay, for better understanding, we'll log the values first. Yeah, let me recap what we have done. This is the parent array with the length as 5. It consists of 5 elements, 1 2 3 4 5. We are passing, for map method we need to pass a callback function, and the callback function takes 3 parameters. The first parameter represents the current element of the parent array. The second parameter represents the current index of the parent element, and the third parameter represents the parent array itself. We are logging all the 3 parameters, and let's see what we'll get in the output. Here, if you can see in the console, let us do one thing. We'll give some space here. Now let us see the output. The parent array, what we have passed to the map method, consists of 5 elements 1 2 3 4 5. So as I said, the first parameter represents the current element of the parent array. So it has printed 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. And the second parameter represents the index of the current element of the parent array. So as arrays are index based, for the first element it has an index of 0, second as 1 and third as 2, and it goes on. And the third element represents the parent array itself. So it has printed 1 2 3 4 5, the complete array. I think for now you are clear about the parameters inside the callback function. Now we'll use the parameters and we'll utilize it for our convenience. Okay, let us declare an variable once. Let a is equal to, we are adding 2 for each and every current element. Okay, so the resultant array will consist of elements added by 2. Okay, that means the resultant array will consist of 1 plus 2, that is 3. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6, and 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. Okay, and we need to return here. Okay, and we'll log that array in the HTML page. For that, what we'll do means, I have already created one HTML page. We'll use this ID and we'll log that array in this paragraph element. So what we'll do means, document dot get element by ID, and the ID name dot inner HTML equal to new array. Yeah, it will load the new array into the HTML page. Now let us see the output. Parent array, what we have paused is 1 2 3 4 5. It has added plus 2 for each and every element of the parent array. So we got this output 3 4 5 6 7. It is working perfect. I think up to this point everybody are clear. Array.map method takes callback function and it returns a new array. Okay, and the callback function itself takes 3 parameters. Parent value represents the current element of the parent array. Second parameter represents the index of the parent array, and the third parameter represents the parent array itself. I think up to this point everybody are clear. And there is an extra optional parameter which I have said earlier, that is this optional, this args. You can see here you can see, right, there is one more parameter, this args. That is optional parameter. We will rarely use it, but I will explain it here. For suppose, let's say I am passing here 60. Okay, for this optional parameter, for logging this value, for using this value inside the callback function, we need to use this keyword. Okay, this log statement will log 60 as output, as 60 is a number. Okay, it will log its data type as a number, and it will load 60 as its value, and it will print 5 times, because this callback function will be run for 5 times, because the parent array consists of 5 elements, so it will run for 5 times repeatedly. So the 60 will be printed for 5 times. Let's have a look at the output. We have done some mistake. Let us cross check. No, we have not done any mistake. Yeah, we failed to save. Let us save this and have a look at the output. Here, as I said, it will print 60 for 5 times, and it will print the, this number, I mean data type also, number 60, it is printing 5 times. For suppose, let's say here we are passing an object, okay, with the property name and value as Noor. In order to access this property value Noor inside the callback function, we need to use dot notation, console.log name. Okay, we use like this. Here it will log Noor as an output. It has logged 5 times. As I said, the callback function will run 5 times, so it has logged 5 times Noor. This is how Array.map method will work in JavaScript. I hope everybody are clear how it works. If you have any doubts, please post it in the comment section. Thank you.